Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome into the Filter Coffee Pod, the Kesia and Joe Show. How you doing this morning, Kesia?
I'm doing fantabulous.
You know, I'm not doing well.
Superfragilistic.
I'm not doing well.
What's the
We
matter?
got an Auburn fan in here this morning. He got this Auburn hat on. The Auburn hat. I got a problem.
Mr. Auburn fan.
He's
ignoring
drinking
us.
his coffee, but he got I would say, and they got this. I got a problem with that. I'm an Alabama. I'm a Roll Tide
Are you?
fan.
I
Stop
see you
pointing
represent
folks
I'm
out.
a Roll Tide. See the Auburn hat on. He got the Auburn hat on this
Mr.
morning. Good
Auburn
morning,
fan,
sir. How you
we're
doing?
speaking to- He's like, nah, he's not acknowledging.
But that's okay. He's a War Eagle fan in here, right? But welcome into the Kesia Joe Show here at the Filter Coffee Pod this morning. How's the Auburn record is right now? Are they winning,
I don't know.
sir?
No.
How's the Auburn record is Auburn winning? Is Auburn winning? What's their record this year? What about football?
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop being messy.
Okay, all right. War Eagle. All right, guys. Welcome into the Kesia Joe Show. No, I saw the hat in there, and I was like, oh man, not an Auburn fan. You know, some of my dearest friends are Auburn fans.
Oh, I have love for Auburn Tigers. I am a Roll Tide fan, but I have love for the institutions.
You know what's funny? He found a way to piss off his friends.
Huh?
He found a way to piss off his friends.
Does it?
That dude was having a good day.
Well, did you
Now
notice
in
that he
basketball,
ignored it?
yeah, no, we ain't heard nothing about basketball in since Charles Barkley. Come on now.
Well,
And you want to start up his day like this?
Welcome to the Kesia Joe Show, right here at the Filter Coffee Parlor. Come on down, y'all. Have a cup of coffee with us. Got a great show lined up for you. We got some things to talk about that Kesia has brought to my attention. Black men are hard to date. You said
You're just going all in.
no. She,
Just-
but no, but I'm saying,
You're
that, fellas, if y'all in the chat right now, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, do you think we're hard to date as black men? Kesia said black men are hard to date.
I did not say
Yes, you
that.
did.
I did not
You
say
did
that.
say that.
Let me provide a correction. Because because he will what's the word? Exaggerate, embellish is a better word for it. So
You
I did
use
not-
them big words.
He's who?
Yeah, use them big words.
Because if I use the big words, he can't dispute it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like something just crazy, like
That's
super fragile-
that's blasphemy what you
super
just said. Okay, that's blasphemous, man.
So, anywho, there is a video because nephew looked at it as well. But there's this video by this. His name is Anwar, and Anwar is sort of unique. But he says, and Anwar is not really saying it. Anwar, who's a dating coach, who claims
Dating coach to who? Go ahead.
he claims he gets women in at least 4 women in a relationship per week. He said I help my clients successfully get into at least 4 relationships, dating relationships a week. So, but Anwar said statistics show. He didn't even say it. He's y'all. I wish you could see the up close of how Joe is rolling his eyes at me.
Go ahead.
He's really literally rolling his
I
eyes
learned
at
something
me.
from my nephew. I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead.
But Anwar said statistics show that black men are the hardest to date. And he said, as it relates, that statistics also show, I did not verify this, but he also said statistics show that divorce rates are, oh God, I don't have the percentage, but they're exceedingly high between a black man and a black woman. But they're also high between a black man and a white woman. So he said those statistics go down when African American, what did he say? African American women date outside of their race. But anyway, he didn't talk much about that. But he just said the premise of the story is, and the question that I want to know is, do you all agree? He said black men are the hardest to date.
So black men are the hardest today. Is that microphone on? Because I can't hear it. Her microphone is on. Oh, okay. It's the music. Okay. Well,
Not going louder than this.
gotcha. Well, I'm gonna say this here.
What do you have to
Okay,
say about
so
it, Joe?
black men are hard to date. Yes, we're difficult.
Oh, you're admitting that?
I think black men, we because we set a precedence of what we stand for, what we're not going to stand for, right? And that's just. But here's the thing: what he said is the same thing. If a black man say a black woman is hard to date, it's the same thing, right? Think about what we just
So
saying.
do black men think black women are hard to date?
No.
We can get into it, but this is the same premise that he's going on, right?
Mhm.
When we go out date outside our race, right? We give every excuse why it's tough to date a black woman, why it's easier to date a white woman,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So is he correct in what he's saying? I'm gonna say probably yes to a point. He's right what he's saying, but for him, when I'm listening to what he's saying, right?
Yes. Yes.
How do you know this, bro? Because you're saying statistics show. Am I a person hard to date? Yes, I'm very hard to date.
You are hard to date, Joe?
Yes, I'm very hard to date.
Why? Okay, we gotta unpack that. But keep going. I'm gonna let
Because
you cook.
here's the thing, sis. As a man, I know what I want. I have my standards,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And in this dating stage of being over 50, but me, you always talk about on the Kesia Joe Show here.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all like our show and subscribe to us.
Yeah.
It's been set, I think, a lot of times where women of your age don't look at my standard. You want me to look at your standard of what you require,
Okay.
but I have a standard also. And I think a lot of times, well, most times, I think women that's older,
Mm-hmm.
some women is not thinking about me and what I'm looking for out of you
Mm-hmm.
to be your man,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you give me your time,
Mm-hmm.
if you call me, you let me take you out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That to you says you're everything that I want. That makes sense? So
No.
if I see you, right, and you say, Kesia, can I get your telephone number? I take you out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Your defense, your guard is down. Like, okay, so when I'm looking at you now, you in some women mind, I believe they feel like, okay, I'm everything that he wants.
I got you.
He sees this, and so when I start taking it, I'm calling you. You feel you have nothing to do.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
Okay.
Oh, I don't agree with that
Okay.
because if I'm dating, I don't know you. Number one, and number two, as a more mature woman, I want it to be mutual. I don't want it to be one.
Are you trying to get to know me, or are you trying to kind of see what I'm going to do? Or are you really trying to get to know me?
Oh, I want to get to know. Listen, after walking down the aisle to get married and walking back, having to backtrack and go get divorced twice, I'm gonna do it differently.
Okay, but before this happened,
Yeah.
were you trying to get to know me?
Yes. Of course. Why wouldn't I get to know you?
Because I don't think women try to get to know us.
I
I
think
think women want to see what we can do, and they figure that that's who we are. I don't think you're trying to get to know me.
I think that's certain women, and I think that's an immature woman. If she's just coming to you to see what you can give her.
And hear me when I say this.
Mhm.
I don't want to say this bad to the women that's watching the show. It's not that you want what you're going to get from me, but that's where you see me as I'm this guy that's going to do this.
Okay.
Okay, he can provide this. You see me as a provider and a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get to know me though? You see what I'm saying? There's a difference in he can provide, he can lead.
Mm-hmm.
But who is the provider? Who is the leader? What are my likes? What is my favorite colors?
That's a great point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know me? You know what I can do. And what I'm saying in this dating phase over 50, yeah, you see me as this guy that's a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know? I'm telling seriously, a lot of women don't know me.
That's not just the 50s problem either, though.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all y'all.
And I would think it would especially be a younger problem because when you're younger, you don't understand the nuance.
But a lot of y'all subscribe to young behavior too.
Yeah, a lot of older women.
Yeah, a lot of y'all subscribe to younger behavior.
I think a lot of women are immature in the dating arena, and I think there's a lot of arrogance in that they will not admit it, and they will not educate themselves. You know, I do this men speak, which, by the way, nephew won't come on my show just yet, but I know he's coming one day. But he won't come just yet.
Yeah, I just need a date.
Okay. It's on you whenever you're ready to tape, and I'm ready to tape you as well, so we can continue the conversation. So you let me know when we get ready to tape. But that's part of the reason, maybe even selfishly, that I'm educating not only myself but other women, because we need to hear from you. And I will tell you what Black women don't do well.
But I don't know if it's just Black women.
Okay, maybe
and
not.
Ladies, if y'all in our chat right now on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, we're live at the Filter Coffee Parlor, Kesia Joe Show this morning. How y'all doing? This coffee that I got this morning, this let's call it butterscotch with the salt.
Salted butterscotch.
Man, this stuff is our favorite.
We wait for it.
Yes.
Yeah, so. Although I cheated a little bit on you all yesterday. I can make some good coffee, y'all. I made my own coffee, little decaf coffee.
It's already bad.
Added some caramel. some caramel
It's
syrup.
already
in there.
Decaf?
decaf.
And
That
add
ain't
some-
coffee. That's water with that's water with milk in it.
That's what my mother said when she tasted it. She was like, "Ew."
That ain't no coffee. That's water with milk.
And if you saw how much hazelnut creamer I put in it, you would think, what are you doing?
Mm.
But listen, nephew, hazelnut and caramel. It was-
Hazelnut and caramel.
Oh, it was an experience. It was so good. So I
That-
cheated, but
this is
I
why
think I
this
can
is
never-
why- this is why I can go with living in separate houses. We'll talk about that later.
Oh my god. That hazelnut and that caramel, I can't do sweet on my coffee no more.
you can't.
After drinking this, I can never do sweet
You
in my
can't do
coffee no
sweet?
more.
And my mother's like that. My mother's like, nah, that's too. My mother was like,
Now I'm gonna tell you, the filter coffee parlor has me with a astute taste now. I'm bougie.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
why.
bougie. I'm not gonna filter coffee parlor. Jeremy, I'm a bougie guy now. I have to have a certain taste to my coffee, a certain texture
yeah,
to my coffee.
Yeah,
Filter coffee parlor is one of the
It's made in-house.
Starbucks is fine. Don't get me wrong, but hey, filter coffee parlor for me. I was gonna come here before I go to Starbucks.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's and it doesn't hurt that they're within walking distance for
Well,
me.
I fight for parking down. there.
Okay, right.
I'll fight for parking to come get this butterscotch.
So what we're saying, in other words, is if you are a coffee aficionado, come down and visit the folks here at Filter Coffee Parlor. Come visit them. They really great environment. You can come work, meet you a couple of friends, or do whatever, and grab you a nice cup of coffee. It's about to get cold,
Yeah.
so that's a great reason to come down here and enjoy your coffee. But yeah, back to our discussion point. Yeah, I don't think women listen, but here's the thing, Joe. That's why I always tell you, we need to be educated. I'm humble enough through my mistakes,
Mhm.
to understand that when a guy speaks, listen. And here's what I'm hearing you say.
Uh-huh.
I'm hearing you say, as a one, I want a woman to get to know me.
Yeah.
So what I'm learning too is a guy, even though he's going to give us an indication of how guys think in some terms, but sometimes he's just saying, this is what I would like. I would like you to get to know me and not just look at me as the provider. But, because I think that honestly, everybody wants to feel special. And sometimes, as maybe even Black men, I think the women who get it right, I think they understand. I believe they understand how to make that man feel special.
Our good friend Denise just on the Joe Locker show, right? She says,
Hey,
this, right?
Denise.
She says that she want a man to say, "I got you," right? And I agree with her on that. But
But the
here's
man
what Black
wants the same thing too, doesn't it?
But I don't want you to say you got me, because that's my responsibility to have you. Okay. What I want you to say to me, ladies, right? What a man wants you to say, I don't care what ethnicity he is, he wants you to say, "I appreciate you."
Wow.
I want you to tell me you appreciate me.
So, ladies who are interested in dating, nephew has pulled up the video.
but-
Ladies,
No, but you know what I'm saying though.
I love it. I love it.
If I'm showing you that I'm that leader,
Yes.
if I'm showing you that I'm that provider, right?
Yes.
Why aren't you showing me you appreciate me? I don't need you to do what I do.
Shame on her. She should.
No, but women don't. When you're dating,
So, ladies, he's giving you he's giving you the, what do you call it? He's giving you the cheat sheet.
yeah, but think about it.
Appreciation means a lot.
How many of you ladies, right, when you're dating, you know his favorite color, right? You know his favorite food, right? You know his favorite smell, right? You know the things that he likes. You know the movies that he likes, right? How many of you actually really know that? What kind of shoes does he wear? Know things about him that if you did just that small thing, it ain't the money. It's the thought that went behind it. You see what I'm saying? Like if we're out and you say, "Hey, meet me at Filter Coffee Parlor," right? And you already got my coffee sitting here, the butterscotch.
Okay.
Or when I go to the bathroom, we go out to eat.
Yeah.
Right? You done already ordered my favorite wine, and it's
Ah.
coming. Those things, even though listen, even though I'm paying for it,
Yeah. That means
you
a lot.
knew what I wanted. You've already ordered, because that means you've paid attention to me, which means that you appreciate what I'm doing for you. You see what I'm saying? Those small little things, like if you're dating me, for anyone who knows who date me, right? If we've been together for a while, you got free reign in my house, right? So if I'm not home and you're already at my house, I would love to have my glass of wine already sitting on the countertop with a towel on top of, with a little paper towel on top of it, saying, you can be anywhere in the house, but when I walk in the house, my wine is ready. Or you can say, hey, your wine is in the refrigerator, is waiting on you. Just that. Let me know that you appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? Here's the wine, like when you come home, you come to the house, right? You done bought a $5 bottle of wine, but it's the kind that I like.
Yeah.
Just that little small stuff.
I'm here. I'm listening to you. You're giving him the cheat sheet. So if you're dating, I'm his sister. So I ain't trying to do none of that. Okay.
Man, you better buy me a bottle of wine anyway. What the hell are you talking about? Don't play with me.
I'm just kidding. But I said that, and I just kind of just thought about it as I said that. I don't come to see you as much. Sometimes I come over there. Yeah, I visit sometimes. But
no, y'all. No, everybody only shows up when Sabrina and Selena comes to town. everybody breaks down my door and want to stay and spend the night. Since my daughters left,
my boo babies.
Listen.
My
everybody,
boo babies.
When my daughters left town, my house is like
my boo babies.
Y'all have abandoned your boy.
I love them. I'm going to tell you that I love them. But you know what, Joe?
They told me to tell you hello too. I talked to them 2 days ago when I sent you that video. I sent you that video.
You did?
Yes, I sent that.
They don't remember me.
Yes, they do.
Me?
Nephew, you better tell them. My daughters, they remember everybody. They call y'all out by. They say nephew, Kesia, Khalida, everybody. Gina.
You tell them I said I love them.
I will.
You tell them Auntie Kesia says that she loves them.
I will.
And she misses them.
I will.
And can't wait to see them again.
And y'all know, like I told you, follow them on Instagram. You can say it. You say it yourself too.
Send me their Instagram. Their links, and I'm gonna send a message to them.
Yeah.
Those were the sweetest.
And they're on Instagram all the time.
And I'm calling them babies, and they're over 20, both of them. One
is 31, is one, the other one's 22.
22.
Yeah.
And I'm calling them baby, but I love them. Them.
They love you. When y'all came to town, I know we're on a different subject, but when my daughters came to town, they realized they had cousins, uncles,
family here in the United States.
And that's what they love about it, because they said, they didn't understand how people took to them and they never met them before. Right.
So send me their links, because I want to send them a little love message from Auntie
Thank
Kesia.
you.
Oh, you're welcome. No, thank you for sharing that, because I love them.
They love you too. Really.
I mean, I'm not kidding. Okay, so let me go back to this conversation.
Sure.
Because I want you to help me with something. So I kind of flippantly said, "Oh, I'm not doing all that stuff for you because you're my brother." We're getting to that in just a minute. To the product over there. We're getting to that.
Uh-huh.
So the reason I say I wouldn't do that, Joe, is because I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe he'll think it's going to be wrong for me to do that, or I'm trying to do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to come over there. Now, my nature, and I will be honest with you about this.
Sure.
My nature is I'm very giving. My nature is I'm extremely considerate. That paid no dividends for me in my last marriage.
And it shouldn't.
Huh?
And it shouldn't.
And it shouldn't? Yes, it should have. It should have paid dividends in terms of even the same thing that you're saying. I'm going to smack him. He's over here laughing.
Yeah, because why you say it shouldn't?
Because
it's what I'm supposed to do.
No,
That's
no,
what he's gonna say.
No, it's not what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm listening. Come on, nephew. Let's get him.
So no. Y'all welcome into the Kesia Joe Show. This early in the morning. Hey, we got chaos going on over here. But here's the thing. No, seriously, what I'm saying here is this here. Don't show me too early that you appreciate me.
Yeah.
Show me when I do something that's worthy of appreciation. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Your nature sometimes allows you to do before I act. And I would take advantage of you as a man. Because now you've shown me and I don't have to do.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So that's why I said no, because I know you.
So you think she did that early?
Oh, she did. Thinking that she did.
What did I do early?
Whatever you did, you showed him because you saw something. You want him to know that you was going to do your part. I know you. You ain't got to tell me nothing.
Oh, so you mean I showed that early?
Yeah.
I would. You know what?
You're got to say
right.
Nothing. I know I am because I
did. I think I did too much when we were in the dating phase,
yes.
And so it's.
Sis,
for a guy,
we never had this conversation. I know you.
We've never had the conversation.
Right. So I'm saying I know you. So that's why I said no. You did it wrong.
But and you're right. I did do it wrong, ladies. So ladies, if you show your hands too quickly, you want to give too quickly, it can and will be used against you with a guy. So now
Mhm.
even you're seeing a retooling of me, you're seeing a reinvention of me.
Mhm.
So now the reinvention of Kesia is I sit back for a little while, and I may have it in my heart to do, and I'm very cautious about how I do it. But
Let me do it first. I tell ladies, let the man do it first and show appreciation after he does it.
how
Don't-
does okay
Don't
okay
don't
that's
give me
good.
don't give me something that I have not earned. If that makes sense,
Give, us,
ladies.
give me an example. Like don't like should you not?
Just
Should we
because
not buy gifts?
just because I took you out to dinner, don't mean you need to go buy me a bottle of wine. That's what I'm supposed to do. Just because I was nice to you, you know what I'm saying, don't mean that you need to go do something for me. No, let me show you how I am. Let me cook for a while, a minute or two, right? And then once you say, okay, this is the man, then you start to, because you're during that time I'm doing stuff, you're paying attention to what I like. You're paying attention to the drink that the wine that I got, right?
Okay.
You listen to what I say.
Okay.
You don't ask me.
Okay.
You heard it,
Okay. Just watching.
watching,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
When
This
you
is
feel
good.
when you feel comfortable,
This is good.
right? And now you say, okay, I want to show him appreciation for what he has done for me. Then you do that small thing. That don't cost you a lot of money, but it's
Mhm.
thoughtful,
Mhm.
right? See, for me, a thoughtful. I don't care about your money because I'm the man. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you care enough about me to know when I'm tired? Do you care enough about me to know that I see my baby tired today? I'm gonna go get his, his
His
B12s
favorite
or
meal or
favorite meal, whatever, or I'm gonna get him this salad because you need your energy, sweetheart. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Your favorite salad, I'm gonna go pick that up for you, right? Because I have earned that from you. You're not doing wifey duties. You showing appreciation, $10, $11. You showing appreciation that, and as a man, when I get there from you and I feel you, I'm like, she's the only one that paid attention to the favorite salad that I like and got the dressing that I like. She's the only one that got the bottle of wine that I like because she paid attention to it. You see what I'm saying?
That's
I didn't,
good.
and you didn't ask me.
That's good.
You didn't
I'm
ask me a
following.
text message,
I'm
right?
following you.
You saw it.
Yeah.
That would make me, if I'm the man that wants you, go that extra mile for you. And then that's the woman that I'm gonna lock in on because everybody else out there just having fun with me.
They're taking
exactly.
and not showing appreciation.
And the one that's if I say I'm gonna settle down with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna settle down with that woman that knows me.
So let's define, because I'm in this friendship. That's good. And ladies, he just gave the cheat sheet if you're interested in shooting your shot or being available for him to shoot his shot. So how does that measure up, or how does that change? Because I think everybody tried to do all these different things initially or say all these different things about us, but Joe and I really have a true friendship. Like we call it, he says I'm his sister, but I'm the cutest one. You know what I mean? Like I'm cuter than he is. I'm
I
the
don't know,
cute.
honey, child.
I
I don't know. You know what
I'm the
I'm saying?
cute
You know what I'm
sibling.
saying? I may be cuter than you know. My
I'm
little-
Yeah, you
my-
gotta
my-
you gotta
I'm
flick your
kidding.
beard
You know what I'm
back.
saying?
kidding. Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, you gotta flick your beard back. You can't flick your. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. Hey, baby, don't you play with me.
But so I wouldn't dare. So help me understand how that, because
Mhm.
how can I say it to you? It's even affected me in dealing with friendships. Now there are
Mhm.
some things I don't have a problem with giving, but we go to lunch sometimes.
Yeah.
Joe, he normally will cover me. Sometimes I see it by the grace of God that I'll be like, okay, I got y'all for lunch today. But how does that, is that misconstrued, like from a friendship
No,
perspective?
no, because it's established.
It's already
Right?
established.
If you're my friend, we fight over the bill.
Yeah.
Except when you with nephew, you always gonna pay the bill. And I'm looking over there at him, but all jokes aside, he deserved that.
Yeah, he does.
And more.
He does.
But with my friends,
Yeah.
now I would say that this is where it get confusing at.
Hmm.
Y'all ready to chat? Y'all ready, America? This is where it get confusing at, right?
Talk to me.
I'm feeling you for real though, and I haven't told you yet,
I get it.
and I'm paying for you, right? And you don't know why I'm paying for you, but my intentions are now is that I'm paying for you and doing things just a little bit more than I normally would do, but you still taking it as a friendship, and I don't want to stop. I don't want to pull back, but at some point, I'm hoping that you see that all those guys you're talking to when you're talking to me about them, and I'm saying this stuff, and then I'm taking you out to lunch and I'm doing stuff, and I know your favorite color. I got your coffee ready. at some point, I'm hoping that you may see.
But for that's
Hey,
called blurred
hold on. Why she
lines.
blushing over here? Her hand
Mhm.
shaking a little bit.
Mm.
Palms
That's
get
called-
sweaty.
No, I'm not. No, because this gentleman has abundantly said, "You're my sister." That would be like it. So no, I don't. I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
So I couldn't take it that way from you because I
Right.
believe a man will tell you
Well, I would've told you.
exactly.
Not all me. Not all me.
I believe
Not all me.
seriously.
No,
That's funny.
No, but I'm being
Blurred
honest.
lines.
No, but
These are blurred lines.
that's why Robin Thicke made the song.
Ooh, these are blurred lines.
That's why Robin
And
Thicke made the song.
because
I know you want it.
okay. I want it.
No, but
Because-
seriously, chat. Am I lying? Fellas, am I lying? If y'all in that chat right now, y'all lock it in right now. Let us know what you're thinking.
Because I'm that chick who I don't know if I call it ego. I don't like I'm kind of like guys, I don't like rejection. So I'm not gonna put myself
Like we
out-
do?
Huh? Right. I said I know guys don't either.
Okay.
But I'm just saying I don't like rejection. That's why I said I don't know if I'm like guys, because I know guys don't like rejection.
Right.
So I will what's the word? I'll take the loss.
Mhm.
I would never compromise because I genuinely love you as a friend.
Mhm.
I
Same here.
would never, and he does. He loves everybody. Jesus, he loves everybody, which is why God is so good to him because he claims he's a heathen, but he's just that's radio talk. Don't pay it any attention.
Two things can be right.
Virtual fist bump.
Two things can be right at the same time, y'all.
Virtual fist bump. Heathen angel. A godly heathen. Yeah.
I feel that void, regularly.
Bless your heart.
But bless
But
your
if you guys
heart.
just locking into the Kesia Joe Show right here live at the Filter Coffee Pot, I think we about to have a mob out here with these young kids. They about to do something out here. I don't know what they're about to do.
Kids are
yeah.
gathered.
There's a lot of young kids out here, guys. They're like it's gonna be fun. It's like it's positive.
You look like you're about to cook, brother.
But I want to say this: the topic we're talking about right now, are black men hard to date? So if you guys are chatting in, if you listen to the show right now, hit in the chat right now. Let us know. Do you think black men are hard to date? Go ahead, nephew.
Because you was talking about as far as like the intentions and stuff like that and how it's being kind of blurred and stuff like that. Well, this is why they say good guys finish last. That's like a little bit of it right there. In its own example.
Sure.
That is a little bit of why good guys finish last.
Because women
got-
can't see.
No, it's
Oh.
because of multiple variables. Yes, women can't see it, but the good guy doesn't want to make his intentions always so known. But he also don't want, in his nature, for the woman he love, he don't want to not still do for. You feel me? That's why he was like, yo, if I got a thing for you, you ain't really got to question it because it's gonna happen naturally.
Yeah.
You feel me? And right now, you got that good guy stuck in his natural trait for the girl that he love, but he don't know how or the best way to tell her because they probably established something before the love was. You feel me? So like if I'm cool with a girl and I know we cool, but that love that kind of went in and now I have a different level of love for her that's not just friendly. What I already established, I don't want to lose.
Yeah.
What I already established, I can't just stop.
True.
And what I already established, I can't switch it up because then you're going to immediately feel it and it's going to be a problem. Last thing I want is to have a problem with her of all people, not the person that know me, not the person I'm cool with, my own girl. Can't do that with them. But I also got to be able to set that I'm different from what she's used to. I already know, like he said, I already know about all the dudes it didn't work with. That's why I'm here. You feel me? And I'm giving you the blueprint that I'm the only dude that it can work with. But you can't see that because I'm a friend.
Because I'm a friend.
So I think as a lady, that's good. That's good. So I think as a lady, I think that we can get caught up between. It depends. Some women will read the play, and some women will go in and start acting accordingly, and that can be a turnoff to the guy,
right.
Because it's like I'm thinking all of this in my head, but also in my mind, again, it goes back to not wanting to be wrong. My character nature is I'm going to err on the side of caution. I'm always going to err on the side of not crossing the line, because to cross the line and to it traditionally, let's just say traditionally, to cross the line and be wrong, that would be more hurtful to me and maybe to my pride than anything else. Now, at 52, it's different. I would because I would say in my head, I'd rather take the chance, even if it's a miss, because I'm gonna deal with any guy to the degree to where even if we were to cross the line,
Right.
I'm gonna handle it in such a respectful manner that we can go back if we need to. And some people say, "Oh no, you can't."
That's tough.
Nah, you
though.
can't do that.
Well, here's what I'm
That
saying.
is tough. It
Can't do
depends
that.
on the person.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
That is tough. I'm divorced as of 2 months. I have no malice for my second husband. The marriage didn't work. I don't, I may feel whatever. I have no malice for him. So if I were to, I don't know how to make that turn, but I'm not interested in going back through marriage. But as it relates to wishing him well and maybe even being able to talk to him and, hey, how are you doing? I'm at that place of peace right now because I've had enough stolen from me with the years of it not working. It's time for a new day. It's time for me to move on. And I believe being angry about that doesn't work. So again, I'm at a new place right now. And this is all new theory, because in the past I'd have been like, oh no, I can't say anything there because I don't read between the lines well, guys. I really don't.
So are black men hard to date? Damn.
No, I'm thinking because that's all I've dated, and
Are we hard to date?
Let me cook on it. Let me think, because even though even though diverse backgrounds are attracted to me, I get along with everyone. I'm the the funny girlfriend, so people like me. I have at this age, I have older guys who are Black. I have older guys who are not Black who try to come on to me. I have an older gentleman who is one of my neighbors, and he brings me Christmas cards and gives me paintings and all of that great stuff.
Them yams be yamming.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I know, right? God,
He flirts with me, and I'm thinking to myself, he gives me a compliment every time he sees me.
My man.
Yeah, he does. And I'm thinking to myself, but he's just a little
my
older.
Man.
Consistency.
He's very, but he's just a little
Discipline.
older. But
Communication.
I'm not
Communication.
get y'all. But I
You know that's my nephew. We've been around each other way too long. We finished each other's
you see how they crack on me. But I'm not attracted to that. So he can be all those things. But when I tell you, he knows how to make me feel like a lady. Gives me paintings, brings me cards.
Do you take them?
Compliment? Absolutely.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Before I ask you a question, we got to recognize we got a celebrity in the building. Kyoko Music is in the Miss Kyoko. She's in the building. She came to have coffee here at Filter Coffee Bar this morning.
Can I tell you something about
Sure.
her? She and I tonight, our show debuts. We did some girlfriend conversation on women's self-sabotage.
Okay.
And we had the three, I can't say this, we'll say the 3 Ks.
Okay.
Kesia, Keoka, Kiki, Kesia, which is another form of Kesia, KK. So all of us are talking tonight about ways that women self-sabotage in relationships.
Well, y'all just stay locked
At
in, man.
6 p.m. After his show, him and nephew's show. At 6 o'clock tonight.
But Kyoko's in the building. She came down and chill with us this morning, so we want to say hello to her this morning.
Kyoka.
Good morning, Kyoko. Celebrity
Kyoka
in the building. We appreciate
it
that.
Allen? Last name Allen? Kyoka Kyoka Allen. Google her and her music. I love Kyoka.
Y'all like
and
it
she's
in,
got
man.
this guy right here in her video. So he's like a new, Kyoka Music. Google Kyoka Music.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. But it is great to have a celebrity in the building come listen to our show this morning. So we thank her for coming by to holler. So we appreciate having a celeb in the building this morning. Y'all, man, listen, everybody's coming to see the Kesia Joe Show. Y'all need to come hang out with us.
I love Kyoka. And this guy, and speaking of celebrities, let me sip my coffee.
Uh-oh.
He's in the video. He's her love interest.
Yeah, I got you.
Kyoka, I wouldn't have done right in that video. I would have just been bad in that video. But you were so good and so formal. I would have been just bad. He's all standing behind her looking. I'm like,
if you would have saw the way she was,
bruh.
if you would have saw the way she was blushing, in between takes. Hey, you know when you know when you have a you know when you have a woman,
beautiful.
you know you have a woman in the right place and you're doing the right thing because and her, I think it was her cousin, I think it was her niece or her cousin was there. She was like, hey, they were drinking mimosa like, whew.
My fantasy is really to be like a love and I'm gonna tell you a singer that I love. A singer that I love is Joe. I've actually met him.
I appreciate that.
Well played, my friend.
God,
Well played.
it's like layups, man. God,
You know? Man, Joe, I believe Joe is from Alabama.
He is.
I believe. Oh my God, he came on when I worked at ABC 3340. He came on the show. His I love his music and I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, like his personality and his music is just like good. I could be that chick in one of his videos, like totally different personality because you know I'm kind of quirky right now.
Nah, I ain't gonna sing that here. I ain't Joe. That's crazy.
I'll do them for you.
He was singing directly to you, wasn't he?
Baby, yes.
Yeah, that he was singing just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I listened. He's got another song. I was listening to his music. I'm like, him and Chris Brown. Chris Brown's a little young for me, but I could teach him a few things too.
Oh,
Joe.
Lord. Okay, Auntie. Lord, how much? This is the Kesia Joe Show right here, the Philly Coffee Parlor. So, are black men hard to date, ma'am? Let's get back to the question. Is black men hard to date?
Sorry, nephew left on that comment.
Is black men hard to date?
So, let me just say this. I'm at a whole different phase. So, to answer the question, I don't know if I have a yes or no. I am attracted to black men.
Okay.
I love black men.
Okay.
I don't know that it's black men. I think that once you get the person that you're with, I don't think they come along every day.
Mm-hmm.
But I think once you get the person that you're with, or who gets you, or who's your person, I don't think it has to be difficult. Are there nuances in dating a black man? Absolutely. But there will also be nuances in dating a person of a different ethnicity.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be open because I think that just increases my chances.
Mm.
So I have to be open to all ethnicities and dating all ethnicities. But could they be difficult? They could be. But at the place I am in life, I will say this. I believe in making things simple. If it just doesn't work, it doesn't work. I've got an older gentleman coming on to me now.
Mm-hmm.
And before,
is it creepy or fun?
Being in this guy's presence, I totally entertain the thought of dating him, being an older, more mature, because I'm not even, I'll date a little younger, I'll date a little older. It's all about the connection. So I'm not going to not just lay anything or just cancel anything. The only problem is where this went awry with this gentleman, it just went off, the train went off the tracks because he came at me and said, why don't you come to my house? That's as a first date. That is an absolute no-no. So
even as an older gentleman?
Well, absolutely, as an older gentleman. I'm not saying wine and dine me, but I'm saying I don't know you from whatever you call it or whatever the saying is, but I don't know you. I'm not going to go and sit in your house. And then not only did he ask me to come to his house, he asked me to come at an ungodly hour, 9:30. He's texting, well, should I leave the light on for you? I got from the game a little early. Yeah, nephew, I can't make this up.
That was okay. That's
cuss worthy. But
that's booty call.
Exactly.
No,
but let's be real. You're late 60s. How much booty are you gonna call, or what? If you get it, what you gonna do with it?
You never know.
That's ugly. That's ugly.
I
guess
now.
You don't know.
I don't know now.
I'm not interested in finding out.
I don't know now.
They
got some stuff out there on the market says in the shop.
Yes, they true. They do. But so that was striking.
Michelle.
And then
you know what you came over here for.
Yeah, right. And then the next
you play
day,
with me.
And then the next day, he asked me. He's like, "I got some dessert here. You know, I'm gonna offer. I'd love to offer you some if you stop by."
Now, but
strike two.
Okay, but I see that's been disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful.
Yeah, then that's not
He's
courting.
not even going to get a talking. And then
Yeah.
he wrote me the next day. Well, hey, will you give me a
He
call?
wrote you.
Texted me.
How?
Texted me.
How he text you?
Huh?
She
How
gave
he
her
text-
number.
How
Yeah,
he text you?
I gave him my number.
Why?
Because we had a great conversation at our first meeting.
So you gave me your number.
Absolutely. We had a great, I would entertain it. He talked with good sense. He was somebody, I was like, this is a person. Okay. We talk for hours.
Too given.
We talk.
But
No.
in that respect, I won't put that against her, because anybody that you have a good first interaction with and they give a good first impression, you'll
don't do
probably
that.
So what
you'll
should-
probably link out.
Today.
So what? So nephew, you agree with me doing that? So you meet a. So what do you all have to say about it? You meet a gentleman. He's more mature. He's 60s. You talk for a couple of hours. Great conversation. He asked for your number. Hey, I'd love to continue the conversation. So on first, I've seen him around. I mean, we'd seen each other around in these professional settings. So this wasn't a complete stranger. So give him my number or no, nephew. You say yes, it's okay.
Because if my interaction with her is good, I'm gonna try to get your contacts or a way to keep communicating with you in any kind of way.
Okay.
Especially if it went really good the first time.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel like I regretted something if I went about it and I didn't link out or even send you my contact. You feel me?
Yes.
But I think it was something else that you probably did that hinted him out to that in the midst of y'all conversation.
You think it's what now?
Because if I'm finna, and I don't know if older dudes react like this, so I let Joe kind of comment to that. No, I mean
he's more mature. Sure, I'm just kidding.
For me, if I'm interacting with a girl and we speaking and all of that, I'm looking for keywords or certain things of her mannerisms to see how I'm finna handle her. Like I interact with her, and if she seems like she's more reserved or kind of conservative in a way, then I won't make my intentions so known so early. I play the game. You feel me? I'm gonna give her what she's already used to, given her demeanor. She conservative, so I'm gonna come off in a certain type of way where it's not so aggressive. It's gonna be more contained.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna hint at certain things. I'm gonna make a few jokes to where she can get it without it being so overt. You feel me? Okay. Now, if she not, or she seems a little trusting, then okay, cool. Let me play around with some stuff. And if she likes where the conversation is going, I know I got her. So now I can keep going and be a little bit more assertive and aggressive with how I go about it. So he probably only saw you as a booty call. I'm not gonna lie.
He probably only saw.
But how he handled you would have been completely different had the door not been open based off of how you respond. So he probably know the game too. You feel me?
So what? So in that case, did I give the number too quickly? Yes.
I say no with the number, because if you like somebody, you're gonna give them the number. No, I think it was something else with the conversation.
I'm gonna say in that situation, because you see him, you know where he's around. We'll see. Play hard to get.
Play hard to get. Oh, okay. So so help me understand. So maybe, nephew, to Joe's point, maybe that's why he felt like he could just say
because
something.
Because you're easy access. You see what I'm saying? If this man is inviting you to his house, that means you see him often. So you didn't need to give him your number. Is my point. Right,
that's a good point.
Because if he say he left the light on for you, that means y'all in vicinity, so you see him from time to time.
I don't,
but you may see him. You see what I'm saying? Y'all,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like at a professional setting.
Right. So and sometimes women do this, right? Get in contact with me. You find me. I'm on social media. Make them put in the work.
So that's a great point. So in the future, should I do that as a general rule?
No. You have to feel the moment.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You have to know the person. If it's somebody you look at him like, damn, okay, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna take your chances.
Yeah.
But if that's somebody you want to take your chances with, you make them go do a little. I'm on social media. You know how you find me out there.
Instagram. That's what I do.
You know what I'm saying? So don't put yourself in a situation where somebody's going to look at you in a certain way, or even because you're not desperate.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't give everybody my phone number. Even women, I don't give everybody my phone number. It's only certain people that have my phone number, right? I tell people, hit me up on social media. People try to get at me all the time. I have a block between me on my social media. They go through him to get to me. It's only certain people that can call me and talk to me.
I'm sorry. That's gonna be my new. That's gonna be my new trigger response now.
I mean, and I'm not
Yeah,
telling
find
people
me
not
on
to do it
social-
because people
find
say,
me on
well, you know, you
social
may turn
media.
down, you may turn
don't-
down something good, but if it's good for me, this is the way I look at it. If it's something good for me,
Mhm.
it'll come back. If it's really meant for me to have,
It'll come
right,
back.
it'll be there.
And you asked if it's difficult. So when you ask, is it difficult dating a black man? So I'm not offended. I'm not bothered because here's the thing about me. My correction game is real strong at this point.
Right.
We're not going to argue. I'm not going to talk negative about you. But after I saw that you kept coming at me, I gave no indication in conversation. I was respectful to you, laughed because the conversation mainly was him. He did a lot of the talking. He didn't really want to know whatever I had.
That part. Yeah.
So that's fine. But for you to come at me like that and not know or even want to hear what I want, it's all about you. So now at this point, it's general correction. He after 2 or 3 days of asking me to come into his place, he then texted, "Hey, give me a call." I'm not giving you a call because you're not going to even get my attention at this point. Yes, you can.
I got to ask this question though,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, you guys are locked in. Kesia Joe Show, right? The Filter Coffee Parlor. Our Black Men Hard today. I don't think we're gonna get to our second topic today, but that's cool. Question for you: why do you ladies accept something from a man they don't like?
So I don't think I accepted.
You
I
did.
think I just. What do you mean? I accepted what?
The gift, the paintings, whatever. You accepted it.
Oh, are you talking? Oh, you're back on the other guy now.
Yeah, but I'm saying you don't know if you don't know me, you like me like that. Why do you accept my gifts? Because you just sent me a message.
What's the message that I'm sending?
I like you a little bit.
I don't like. So moving forward, when he tries to offer me a painting or a gift,
I'm
or
asking
anything,
you why do you accept it, and then why do you talk
maybe
about it
as a gesture of kindness.
but-
I don't know.
But why do you, if you accept something from somebody you say you don't really feel?
No.
I see women,
Yeah.
accept things,
Yeah.
and then they brag about it to their friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes they post stuff from their, that they got.
And they know they don't like the guy.
But if that guy sees it, what he thinks. So you're sending a double conundrum, right?
Yeah.
You're sending mixed messages.
Yeah.
If you don't want something from a guy, like if I want something from you and I accept it from you, I said, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
How do you feel as the person that's giving it to me?
You really like that, or
Is that gonna make you want to do what?
do more?
So why do you accept
So
something?
you was capping a little bit.
So
Huh?
You was capping a little bit.
What does capping mean? I think he is, because I'm sure there are women who have blessed him with a few things.
No. I said you.
he said you were
Oh, I'm
lying.
capping?
Yes.
Because you said you didn't like him,
I don't.
but before we got into it, you said you can completely see a future where you would date him.
Oh, maybe I was lying. Because I wouldn't dare date him.
But did you see about how she was smiling when she said he
Yeah.
gave me pictures, he gave me this?
Because you know why? Because that's my love language. I
Uh-huh.
like gifts and different things like that,
But
or it's
that's
something
what-
I really like.
But that's what I'm saying. You sending me mixed messages though.
So I need to. So thank you for
do,
helping me.
You do what you want to do with it, but I'm just saying at the end of the day.
So welcome into the Kesia Joe Show, where they're counseling me on dating and how
I'm
to
questioning
receive,
you.
and where they're questioning me on dating and how to not send mixed messages to men. And guess what? I'm here for it because I need all the instruction I
Call
can
me
get.
Coach Joe.
Coach Joe. I tell him that all the time. We need you to coach us on how to do
Hey,
things.
I'm gonna.
So help me understand.
This is Coach Joe coming to you.
So help me understand
Uh.
how to move forward then. So this gentleman, he's probably going to he compliments me all the time. He's probably going to keep giving me things. So the next time he comes and brings me a
Okay,
card,
so
what do I say?
this is
Sir,
ju-
thank you, but
This is a Joeism. Okay, this is a Joeism, right? So it may not work for you. But
Okay.
I'm just gonna say honestly,
Yeah.
I would let him know where you got off track with me. I appreciate the compliments,
Yeah.
but you sort of kind of lost me because you did A, B, and C,
Okay.
right? And just be up in front with it.
Okay.
If you really want to date me, right?
Yeah.
Do what a man should do.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
leave it at that. Don't tell him. And leave it at that. Like
Okay.
you, but I feel some kind of way. The niceties at our age, I think is BS.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you where you got off with me at, right?
Yeah.
Unless I know you know now, because I know there's maybe one or two people watching this right now that I ghosted, right?
Yeah.
But the people that I ghost, you know why I ghosted you. So
Mhm.
I don't want to have the conversation anymore
I got you.
because I've already had that conversation with you, right?
Okay.
And sometimes people want to prolong a conversation that I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
But for the most part, you're gonna. If I stop talking to you, you already know.
Okay.
So if you did something to disrespect me, I'm gonna already tell you.
Okay.
Right. So I see women and men. We continue to have all these niceties and wonder why, you got a problem. Tell the person what it is. And this is what I see women and men you don't do. You don't block their number. You still want that attention. When someone tells me this person did something so bad to them, it's Kesia Joe Show. Keep it alive right now, okay? I'm finna get real with y'all. Right?
I'm
3
listening.
weeks later, she'll come back and tell me, "Can you believe he texted me again, even if I said this? How did he text you?"
Because you didn't block the number.
Which
Oh,
means what?
which means you still are giving him access and you like the
And
attention.
you still
Oh, but listen, Joe, let me just tell you this. I told you my cutoff game has been so strong that I have to err on the side of caution now. My cutoff game has been real bad in the past, real bad. Ooh, you do something. Oh, okay, bye. Click. I don't have to deal with that.
Right.
So I come back over to the mercy side a little bit. But this gentleman, this older gentleman texted me about and actually I've had a couple gentlemen do that. I wasn't even thinking about this other case. But one guy talking about I don't want to say that. Come over for a dessert, and I might tell, and people might hear, but come over for dessert and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
No, I can't do that. Or come at 9:30. I can't do that.
But see, this is why I say for women, when a man disrespect you, you haven't given it access.
Yeah,
you got to let it go.
I agree.
Right.
I agree
because you like the compliments, you like what it gets, but this is where y'all on this BS game to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want this, but you keep allowing it because you like
I agree. Cut it off if you don't want it.
The
attention,
that part, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want what comes with it. But you're gonna allow him to get because it makes you feel some kind of way. But that's BS. You're allowing this man to disrespect you. You're allowing this man to be in your space, right?
So not me. So that's not the case with this guy.
But I'm just
You're
saying.
Just saying in general.
In general,
yeah.
If you don't cut that person off,
yeah,
you like you like some parts of what they're doing.
I don't have his. I'm picking up my phone. I don't have his number saved. You can see on here with the text message. The last thing they said was give me a call, and that's where it left because I'm not giving you a call. And so my friend Joe says the next thing I need to do is to block his tail.
Yes.
Because when I tell you, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to continue to play this game. I'm not going to continue to do whatever. And and here's the thing. I've had more mature men approach me. It was another gentleman I was telling you about months ago, just asking and saying inappropriate things. And I blocked him. I mean, I was probably a little more merciful with that, because of his leadership position, and just thinking he should know better. But I'm with you on that. I think sometimes we give too much grace. So
because a lot of women, right?
Yeah.
They give men access because that's what they want. They like it.
Sure.
Right. And so men have become empowered that's okay to do.
Absolutely.
Right. And so it's
that part.
Yeah. And again, you have to know who you can play with and you can't play with.
Absolutely.
Right. And so you can't play in an arena with the woman that's allowing him to play in that arena.
That's right.
And that's what some of the women do, and they get mad about it.
Yeah.
But the woman that's allowing him to play in an arena is literally allowing him to play in her playground too. Right. So if I'm able to do it with a woman just like you, that got the same stature and everything, just like you, why come I can't say the same thing to you?
You're gonna come. So that's an excellent point. So if you're coming to me asking me to come to your house, and I don't know, maybe that's something with more mature men, like wanting to, or it's because the dating pool is so abundant now. It's like, well, I can just ask her to come over and come see me. Yeah. I don't have to do whatever.
I'm gonna test the waters.
I don't subscribe to that. Yeah. And if you push me too far in that arena, that's it.
and for me, and I've done this right in the past. I've had women come to my house, right? And we haven't been out yet. But it's women that I knew.
Yeah.
It's women that trusted me.
Yeah.
Right. And they knew when they came to my house.
Yeah.
I made sure they felt comfortable.
Yeah.
In my house.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to have on soft music and stuff like that. When I actually come to my house, literally, we're either getting ready to go somewhere or we're talking about something or something like that, right?
Absolutely.
If it's on a first date or if I'm trying to date you, I would never ask you to come to my house.
That part, ladies.
That's just me.
Nephew, is that do you agree with that as well?
The young folks don't do that. They have Netflix and chill.
Don't speak for the young, sir.
Yeah.
Don't speak for the young.
Does the younger generation do that?
Y'all have Netflix and chill.
I think
because y'all became broke.
No, it's not really like that. And I see
Yes,
that
y'all
that's
do.
how out of touch he is.
No, I'm not.
Mhm.
Y'all
That's how out of touch he
You
is.
calling
Bruh.
Joe out of touch?
Bro, these are young women that tells me this.
And they not all
They want to
young
Netflix and
people.
chill. Well, what do
But
you
you
all
date-
think? I'm very curious. What do you all think? Do you all think that are you comfortable? I have all types. I listen to a lot of dating guys and I talk dating on my evening show. And coming to a man's house, first date, second date, third date, absolute no. And my deal is too, I don't care if you are more mature or whatever. If you're coming, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you'll have over there. I don't know what your intentions are.
Going to anybody's house is you know what it is when you do that.
No,
yeah,
we
you know,
don't.
you
That's
Yeah,
not
you do.
true.
Yeah, you do.
No,
Not coming to anybody's house.
no. I don't like going to women's houses.
you don't.
Uh-uh.
Why?
It ain't my house.
Because you know what it is when you go.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Or
do.
No, I
it.
don't,
You know
bro.
what it-
Oh my
you know what it-
Bro,
Why are we capping?
Bro,
you
no, I'm
know
not
what
capping.
it implies.
Okay, so
You know what it
Exactly.
implies. to
Just
come to my
because y'all
house.
won't do it or that
You
you,
know what
don't
it
want
implies.
to do it,
that's
Yes.
you
BS.
do know the door is
That's
still open
BS.
for it.
Yes.
That's BS.
In what way?
That's BS. Because,
Explain.
bro, when I go to a woman's house at this stage of my life, that don't mean she's gonna lay with me. No, that
All right,
don't mean
bro.
that. No.
All right, bro.
Bro, you-
But
bro,
to
you
his
can-
point, he's saying it could imply that, or
If because he's acting like I'm saying
You're
that's for a
leaving the-
fact. No,
right.
you know what it can
it
lead
could
to.
imply, of course, the
Just
door,
because y'all not on those intentions don't mean that it can't lead to that place or the mood
Absolutely.
can't set.
Bro, I-
Especially if you go into the right person's house and you comfortable. Why are we lying?
I'm not lying. I'm
And
just
that's
saying for me.
and you know what? That's
I'm
not
just saying
just
for me.
a older or a young thing.
Yeah,
That's
that 'cause for
anybody.
me,
that's,
bro,
that's a general rule.
Because, like I said, for me, when I'm going to a woman's house, honestly, if we get ready to do what we do, we've already discussed that. You know what I'm saying? We already kind of hinted or played around in that arena. I don't go to a house and I just fall up in there. No, I don't do that. That just means seriously. When I'm going to a woman, if I go to a woman's house, right, I don't have in my mind unless me and her done already said what we're gonna say and it leads to that. Because just me,
Yeah,
I don't want to. I want you to ever think that I came to your house for that night.
gotcha.
So I will leave,
Yeah,
even if the door is open that night. This
Yeah.
is just me, honestly. The first night, even if that door is open, I'm not taking it.
yeah.
I've been in those situations.
A gentleman doesn't really want that anyway, though,
Right.
does he? A gentleman
That's
doesn't.
what I'm saying, because I know it's gonna be another time,
Yeah,
right? But
Yeah.
so for me, even if we done had a few good bottles of wine or whatever, right?
yeah.
The general rule now is if I'm dating, I'm with you that first night, or even if it's there, I'm okay. You know something? Let's calm down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go home tonight.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because she's gonna look at me more now, like, okay, he
Yeah.
wasn't after that, because she knows now I just don't care about that.
that's mature man talk, though. I get it. We really are kind of we're how can I say it? He's just saying that's not his preference, even
No.
if the door is open there, and
Yeah.
and I respect that. You understand, because that's not every man's intention. But I'm also come back to the side with you that we were just saying. We know that the door is open.
Yeah.
If that, it's always going to be open. But he's just saying he ain't taking that. He's not taking that door. I get it.
Sometimes I would even go to a woman's house.
Yeah.
When she have been Luther Vandross and left the door open for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Or the Bruno Mars, she leaves the door open for you because go ahead.
I'm sorry, I interrupted
No,
you.
go ahead.
For me at this point, let me just go ahead and say it. That's the easiest thing to do. I will not be known as the woman, and I realize it will limit my my options, and I don't even care.
Right.
That's the easiest thing to do right now. We are not, this is Keisha's opinion, not anybody else's. I'm not an animal. You understand? Easiest thing to do, and I'm giving a visual. That's the easiest thing to do because when you're in a relationship, that's primal. And then as we mature too, we understand we're not spending most of our time lounging.
No.
We're spending our time trying to get it. We're spending our time creating legacy at this particular age. So that's just when I say primal, I mean, my goodness, God has given us intelligence. We're intelligent. There are things that we want to build. And and speaking of, so to answer the question, this started by the question of, are black men hard to date?
We went down a whole rabbit hole.
And we went down a whole rabbit hole, and I love it. I love these rabbit holes. But I would say the answer is no. When you employ certain standards, And if I have not had the wisdom with my standards in the past, but this gentleman, I think his name is Anwar White, and Joe and nephew had some words to say about his delivery anyway. So and you know, people do this because that's clickbait when you say that. Okay, that's clickbait. Okay, are they? But it does stir conversation. So to answer the question, I think women do it wrong, you know, by leaving the door open, not saying no, not, you know, enforcing or not standing on her standards. But I'm at that place and at that age now where I'm going to stand on my standards. And if it means I lose for in what it looks like a loss, I'm going to take what it looks like.
I'm going to bring a white woman on the show because I want to ask the white men hard today.
We should.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
We
because
should.
Black women and black men, we always get the question all the time, but you have no, and I can speak on different ethnicities.
Yeah.
Right. Are you hard to date?
Yeah.
And I've said this before. It's number one is in preference, and culturally, you're going to do something different for something brand new. You're going to coddle something new.
Absolutely.
Right. Because you want to get a different experience.
Absolutely.
And so you're on your best behavior when you're with somebody of a different ethnicity.
Absolutely.
Right. And that becomes your habitual state with that person.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to date somebody like you, but it's easier to mistreat the person that you already know or not pay as much attention to, because you're not trying to impress them, because they know you. They know your mannerisms, they know your slang, they know how you smell, whatever. Right? So you're not trying to step up to a level. When you're dating something brand new, the man and the woman, it's new. It's just like walking into a brand new house, right? You're going to act your best. If you're walking into the same old house, you're going to sit down on the sofa a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put your feet up a little bit quicker. You're going to lean back a little bit faster, right? But if you date something brand new, it's entirely different. So I think, you know, is it dating a black man difficult? Yes, I'm very difficult to date. I'm not the easiest person in the world to date, right? So if you're dating me, you got hell on your hands for a second. Because
God bless you.
No, seriously, if you're dating me, you got hell on your hands, and I know that. But I'm okay with that. Because
at least you're honest.
Yes, because guess what? Like I'll tell you right now, 100% what I have now is mine.
Yeah.
I don't need a woman in my life like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whatever a woman says she can do for me, I have that she can do. I can go get a woman to do it for me, and she can go home.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not looking for that longevity of what that woman can provide for me, but I can get that anywhere if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Everything else, I don't need you cooking. I don't need you cleaning in my house. I can get that done. If I needed a maid, guess what? I can pay for it and have it done.
Yeah.
So do I really need a woman like that? The answer would be no.
No, it's at this point what you want. It's
right.
It's a desire. It's like, do I want you in my life?
Do I desire you?
Do I desire you?
I don't need you. Like I said,
Absolutely.
A woman, I don't think she need me.
Yeah.
And I don't want a woman to need me. I want a woman to desire me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference in needing, right? Go ahead.
I think it's just so beautiful. I think there are examples where it's done beautifully. Do you all know this guy, Devale Ellis? He's on Tyler Perry's sitcom Sisters.
I might.
You might know him, Devale. He and his wife have such a beautiful relationship. And when you unpack it, like he was a former football player. They've been dating since they've been in college. So they, before they got married, and he said he went off to play ball, and he said something was wrong. He'd gotten addicted to drugs, and she came out there to help him. And he said when she came out, she just really, really helped him, and he kind of got back focused again. Now this guy is an actor. They've got 4 boys. And he said that she's always been that person when I got in trouble or whatever. She's always believed in me. She's never shunned me, but whenever I've gotten in trouble or not performing my best.
You said something there, and I love that, right? And for women that's listening to the show, right? You believing in your man is everything. If a man knows you believe in him, right? He'll go through. If he's in love with you, he's going to show up for you each and every time. If I don't know that you believe in me, I can't love you like you want me to. I need that. I need you to believe in me. I need you to want to make sure I'm going to be good and do whatever you can. And before we get out of here, y'all, there's a portion of the show that we have to do advertisement for. Yes, we're going to do it. This portion of the show is brought to you by Shea Butter.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention that. So
how do you forget to
tell
this
is our new lip scrub, y'all, and we carry it in a shop just steps away from here, which is Yolene's Enhancing Skincare. Yes, we're gonna try to get her on, even though but it's not the only beauty shop in this block. We'll talk about because we're work with another beauty shop as well. We're going to broadcast live from there in a couple of weeks too.
Yes, in 2 weeks. Yes.
In 2 weeks. But this is carried like literally steps away from here. All natural, purely natural. You can do the lip scrub and let's just say lip scrub, edible lip scrub. So nothing that you have will harm you because sometimes when you do the lip scrub, you're going to do it and you're going to taste whatever it is there. So it comes in things like, this is plain, but we also have things like turmeric, which people love, love, love. Turmeric. We have lemon, we have honey, and we have cinnamon. So edible lip scrubs, Yolene's Enhancing Beauty. It's on 5 Points South. If you know where the Jim and Nick's is and Surin West is, she's doors away from that. Yolene's Enhancing Beauty. In fact, right across the street from Golden Temple. Okay. So she's bringing together a lot of African-American women who are makers, 100% natural. Now, this contains some fragrance, but the base is 100% natural. But here's our shea butter and one of our most popular fragrances, which is passion fruit. Okay. And then here's our plain sugar scrub, which can be used for a multitude of things. For guys like you who are
I think I have some sugar in my shower.
Okay, so if you do, you can use it on your head. You can really use it anywhere, your face, your skin. So just wanted to tell you,
I don't use sugar scrub on my face because it gets in my beard.
It gets in your beard.
Yeah, so I use it on my head.
You use it on your head.
Yeah,
but you can use it on your feet.
But I did use it on because I had some flaky spots on my beard.
Yes.
Because I had to shave it down because there were some spots that wouldn't grow here.
Yes.
So I did use the shea butter. I used the sugar scrub.
Yeah.
To clean those bad areas there.
Yeah.
And then I started to apply tea leaf on there, and as you can see, these areas then grew in now because of that. So this place was space here and space here that was really dry, and my hair was not growing. I guess because the pores are probably closed.
Wow.
So I used the sugar scrub that you gave me. And I did it here. I would clean it here. I would rinse it.
And it's grown in.
You see, the spot here.
Wow.
There was a spot here and it was a spot here.
And Joe, the thing I appreciate that testimony, and the thing about it is it's so healing. I'm actually really testing out some things on myself, like some all natural products. And I've got spots on my skin, incredible. And I'm going to bring this next week. I told him I'm going to fix him up a package, but I've got some spots. It's called atopic dermatitis. Okay. And it's basically where the skin gets dry and cracked and all of that kind of stuff. Atopic dermatitis. People can have it. Pets can have it. But I have had it. And I'm actually trying it out on myself. And I'm going to bring you the items that I actually use to help heal that. And one of them is this plain sugar scrub. But I'm going to bring you the regimen next weekend. What I do with these products, I already have a line, allshaynaturals.com, allshaynaturals.com. We're a sponsor here of Kesia and Joe, but I'm my number one test subject. And well, I'll tell you about that later, but I'm my number one test subject. But we have items that if you have dermatitis, and if you know what dermatitis is, there's spots where they can be itchy, cracked, red, agitated. And there's a soap that I make. There's a moisturizer that I make. And then I also use the sugar scrub because there are people who actually have to have, what do you call it? It's a disorder that people have to get medication for. Eczema. Excellent. This is an excellent item for eczema because it's gentle. You know, all you're doing is gently, and what you're doing is how can I say
exfoliating?
Thank you. You're gently exfoliating because eczema.
Are you surprised I know that big word?
I'm very surprised you know that. No, I'm not. But I'm not surprised. But yeah, it's a lack of. But really, those things are a lack of moisture.
Gotcha. So
by exfoliating, it's taking off that skin, and then it's also exfoliating with this sugar scrub, then depositing moisture
into it. Yeah.
And then also the action of the water. So many things that we're not doing. Water and moisture is the main problem when you have things like that. So what you're doing, you have to just consistently moisturize.
And when you're over 50, right, these things happen to your skin, y'all.
They do.
That's why you guys are locked into the Kesia Joe Show. We talk about health ideas also on this show.
Yeah, and over 50, we're trying to do our best and be our best. I feel
your hair looks nice, all natural. You know, that's
thank
cool.
you. Yeah. And the locks, it has grown.
I see.
You know, it has grown, but I'm gonna bring
like
some
Barb Molly over there.
Long hair, don't care.
Yeah, it looks good.
And all natural regimen that I have with that, a spray. I'm going to show you all of these things. So as we close out the show, so next week, as we close out the show, I'm going to just feature a product. How about that?
Sounds like
And
a plan.
I have a package for you next week, a little male skincare package.
Well, I
since
appreciate it.
he's my homeboy.
Oh, I
So
appreciate it.
I try to
Ladies,
look out for him.
I tell you guys this, been a great show, sis, as always. But I would definitely say this here: if you're dating, we are difficult to date to a point.
Black men are difficult today.
I'm going to say I will end here. I think black men are difficult to date to a point. But I would say if you show me appreciation, right, I think I ease up a little bit.
All right.
All right. So
He just gave you the cheat sheet if you're interested in shooting your shot. Hey, neighbor.
but I'm gonna say no. Yeah. I'm difficult to date, y'all. I'm very difficult to date.
Okay.
I know
Well,
that.
well, Anwar was telling the truth then on his
Because I know I am.
you know you're difficult to date.
I am. And that's yeah, it is what
Well,
it is.
I don't know that I'm interested in doing. See, I'm not interested in doing difficult. I'm all
and
about
you-
ease.
Yeah.
I'm all about ease and I'm all about peace. So shoot, if I see difficult behavior, I'll be like,
And but here's the thing. I'm okay with that because
Yeah.
where I am in my life,
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
If it
Yeah.
don't, if the shoe doesn't fit, we're gonna try on another pair.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
mean,
That's
because
exactly it. No stress.
everybody
no
don't
worries.
need to be in a relationship.
No, they don't. No, they don't. And I have to really think about marriage at this point because if it's going to be complicated, we
That
talk
part.
about people who are living in separate houses and things like that. I see a lot of that's probably not common. But
We're gonna end the show
here.
here, but we
Okay.
talked about this yesterday
Okay.
on the show that I have to see what am I committing to, right? If I'm going to marry you, if I'm already happy in my own circle with everything I'm doing with whoever I got coming in and out of my life, you got to be something very special to me for me to want to commit and give up this 100% happiness.
Absolutely.
Because once I decide to choose you, I got to share this space with you now.
Yeah.
And I say for me, it got to be a very special woman to say, okay, I want to share the space with you. If I'm already happy.
If you're already happy.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
that's a difficult, a delicate balance for a man like myself who say he's happy and I'm not lonely when I'm by myself.
I got you.
Because if she comes to my house, she leaves.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah. Oh,
If you come to my house and you my lady,
Yeah.
you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I may not be happy.
I understand. But and oh, that's another discussion because happy is not the factor in marriages, in successful marriages. Because sometimes you're going to be happy, sometimes you're not. You just recognize, are we going to stick this thing out and are we going in the same direction? And can this person better me?
And our next show we should talk about that's why you can keep your house and I keep mine and we don't need to get married. All right, guys. You guys have a great day. We're out of here. We finna go eat us some lunch. You guys stay locked there until the Kesia Joe Show next week. Y'all know the nephew, Denise and Joe, we're gonna have our show tonight. Of course, right after that, at 6 o'clock on the digital airwaves, you got the Kesia Show. Y'all
The
stay locked
Daily
in.
Show.
Have a great evening or great morning.